I'm Hadari P.T. Brown. I'm coming to you today to talk to you about what's really going on out there. Right now, people, we find ourselves in situations that we should not be in. We find ourselves asking ourselves, what's next? At the end of the day, it's not about what's next. It's what are we going to do to prevent what's going to happen next? What are we going to do to take back our streets? What are we going to do to take back our cities? What are we going to do to take back our state? What are we going to do to take back our country? What are we going to do to take back this world? There's so much going on, and all the time, people, we always talking about we don't have time for this, we don't have time for that. But what are we going to do to make it happen? We make time for all these other things in our lives, but we don't make time for the real things that's taking place in this world. We need to make time to make change. We can't just sit on the sidelines and act like everything gonna be okay. We can't just pray and then just act like our prayers gonna be answered without us really doing something about it. The facts are this: we can't sit up here and just let everything just fly by and put it in the hands of chance, or as some people say, in the hands of God, and think that everything gonna be okay just by praying. We got to take action sometimes, people. We can't just sit here and act like everything gonna be okay. We can't just sit here and just say everything gonna be all right because God doesn't take care of it. I don't have to do nothing. I can go about my business and do nothing about the situation. The reality is this, folks. If we truly want to take back our towns, if we truly want to take back our neighborhoods, our cities, our states, our country, and the world, it's gonna take a whole lot more than us praying about it. It's gonna take a whole lot more than us talking about it. It's gonna take us getting up from where I sit and going out there and making something happen. If we truly want positive change, we truly want positive things to take place in the places where we stay, in the places where we grow up, then we got to make it happen, people. We can't sit here no longer. We can't think that till the end of time, things just gonna fall into place and all the chips gonna go right. Because if that was the way, then we'll all have whatever we wanted. We'll all have everything that we ever asked for, we ever wanted. And the reality is, that's not the way things work. The reality is, there's a reason for the season. There's a reason why certain things happen in this world. There's a reason why God puts us in certain places and doesn't allow us to be in other places. We have to ask ourselves, we shouldn't ask ourselves why, but we should take advantage of the situation that we're placed in and put our best foot forward. At the end of the day, God has a purpose for us, and we got to know that that purpose is greater than us. Us as individuals, God's purpose is greater than one individual, one person. However, one person can make a difference in the lives of so many others. Have you ever asked why do real people want to be teachers? Have you ever asked why are great teachers inspiring students to do things that they never thought they ever could do? One teacher can make a difference in 30 students' lives. Have you ever asked yourself, that third grade teacher, that fourth grade teacher who inspired you to be a musician, who inspired you to be a teacher, lawyer, doctor, politician, policeman, policewoman, firefighter? Have you ever asked yourself, why did that teacher care so much about you in the 3rd or 4th grade, or even in high school, any teacher for that matter? Have you ever asked yourself, why did that teacher invest so much time and effort into you to make sure that you stayed off the streets, to make sure you did your homework, you got the right grade, to make sure that you did not go down the path of destruction, but you went down the path of righteousness? That's the true power. That's the true power of one person making a difference, because they took action. They didn't just leave everything to prayer. I guarantee you that teacher prayed on you every single day and prayed nightly to God, but at the same time, they put things in you to help you. I'm Hadari P.T. Brown. Make a difference.